Hey you guys, this is Sean, the Coaching Genie. Are you ready for 2013? Hey, I want to show you some automation that you're going to need to do in 2013 if you want to increase your business, dramatically increase your sales, make more money, and build a better relationship with the people that you're currently working with and the people that haven't met you yet and are not going to meet you until 2013. I'm going to show you exactly how to not only build that relationship, but how to actually attract the people. Once you have the people in your funnel, which we're going to go over, we're going to look at different ways of doing that, and then how to actually build that business using the CRM so you have that customer relationship. Okay, so the CRM is the customer relationship model or marketing or manager. Okay, so that's what we're going to be going over. I have some notes right here, and I just wrote this up today in the past hour and a half. So my desk is right over there, my lights are up here, my whiteboard's right here, so let's get busy. Okay, so I want you to go to Dramatically Increase Sales, sign up, get the free videos, okay? And in there, you're gonna have a workbook for this video that I'm doing right now. This is just a rough draft that I'm putting up on YouTube and Vimeo and all the other sites. But the really detailed video for getting all the information that you need and the workbook is going to be in my membership site that you get free videos in, called dramaticallyincreasesales.com. So let's get busy. First of all, this is going to be your customer, and the way to get to this customer is we need to first attract them. So I always tell people, either you're the searchlight or you're the lighthouse, and you never become the lighthouse first. You always become the searchlight, then you become the lighthouse. That's how it is in business. You have to go out and seek your prospects, and then you start getting the referrals, and you'll see these are all the referrals right here, and this is the same prospect, but now they're going to start bringing business towards you. Okay, so we want to look at that, and we'll get into that later. But right now, there's a few different ways that you can do your marketing starting in 2013, and I want you to consider this. What are you going to use? Are you going to do print marketing? Okay. Are you going to do snail mail? Are you going to do a little bit of pay-per-click or some SEO on your website? Maybe even social media. Now, there's a lot of social media experts out there, but the only social media you're ever going to need in business is going to be that generates traffic. Okay. If someone makes a Facebook web page for you, that's fine. Okay. If someone makes a website for you, that's fine. If no one's going there, you might as well build your retail store in the middle of the Sierra Desert. Well, we want you to build it on, what is that called? Fifth Avenue, or wherever that is in New York, Times Square, okay? So we want to have your website in Times Square. We want to have your social media site, your Facebook, in Times Square. We want traffic. We want people walking by, looking at it, coming in and checking it out. So this is the funnel. So once they come in here, there's two things that are going to happen. You're going to either be doing the social media with Facebook, LinkedIn, and all that stuff. The PPC, which is pay-per-click, or the SEO, that's going to be your website, or multiple websites, or just a squeeze page. The snail mail, it might be coupons. You might go into the little coupon thing, or you might send out a card. And the print, you might put up some billboards. You might put up some boards on bus benches, or you might just pass out some flyers. And a matter of fact, when I first started, I would go to farmers markets and I would pass out flyers. I didn't know what I was doing, I was just doing it. And I would tell mom, Mom, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just doing it. And she would get really upset because I wasn't making any money. But you know what, I had that thirst and I had that desire, and so I was doing print in the very beginning. Okay, and now I'm doing this. But I learned a lot through my struggles, and I'm passing that information to you. Okay, so now that we know that we're going to have to do some type of marketing out there, okay, then it's going to come in here. A few things are going to happen. Either all of these people that are coming through from you either being the searchlight or you being the lighthouse, whichever way they come, a few things are going to happen. They might come in and become a customer, right? And now they're buying from you. And that would be great, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be nice to have someone buy something from you for once, or for twice, or for a repeat customer, or a recurring repeat customer? That's great. But we're gonna have someone buying from us, but say like they don't buy. Say like you do all this, you do some print, you do some snail mail, you do some social media, the funnel comes in, they get that information, and they don't take the call to action. They don't make a move. They don't go to your website, okay? Well, then another thing, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to have them, here, let me use a different color. I'm gonna use red. They're gonna have to come back and you're gonna have to do this again. So you gotta send out another coupon, another card, another snail mail, another send out card. You know, invest a little bit more money in your pay-per-click or your SEO. Do some more social media marketing. Maybe you need an administrator to do it for you. And that's what's going to happen there. But if they do buy, this is what we want to automate, okay? And we also want to automate if they come here and they don't buy. So if this person doesn't buy, but they do take the call to action, if they call you or if they fill out a web form, then we want something to happen. So there's a few things going to happen. If they're over here and they don't buy, right? They do not buy into the fact that you have something that they need, but they just wanted to check it out, or maybe your money magnet, I'm gonna get into that in a sec, then something else has to happen. So we're gonna look at the automation of that. So the first thing we're gonna do here is we have to have some type of money magnet in order for them to take action, okay? So of course I do internet marketing, and that's what this whole video is about. This isn't about marketing through a megaphone in the middle of downtown San Diego, okay? This is about marketing on the internet. So what you would want is you're gonna have to have some type of free gift. So your free gift could be, if you're a service, maybe you have a free consultation, or if you're a retail store, maybe you have something free you can give them when they come in. You know, maybe a candy store. We got to do pink spoon marketing here. And that's what I mean from pink spoon marketing is like when you go to Baskin and Robbins and you have that little pink spoon and they take a little taste of it and they get it for free and they go, oh, that's great, give me a gallon of that, okay? So you need some type of pink spoon marketing in order to make that happen. So it could be an ebook, it could be a consultation, or it could be something else. I want you to start thinking right now, or get it out a notepad. You're going to want to take notes throughout this whole thing, because I'm going to stack the snow and I'm going to give you a lot of information here. So think of something else that you can offer right now, and there's going to be more in my membership site, but right now just think of something that you can offer once someone gets to your website. Once they get to your website, you're going to have a thing called a web form there, and you're also going to have your phone number on it, so people can call you if you want to be that available for someone. Not everyone wants their phone number up there. Or you can have a web form and they're going to put their name and email in there, and then you're going to automate it, okay? And we're going to look at that. Okay, so the first thing is you need to generate interest and desire, right? So you're going to generate interest and desire, okay? And what that's going to look like is either an ebook, or maybe it's going to be a free consultation or something else, all right? So write that down right now. And I know this is probably wiggling around, and I apologize, I don't have my wireless microphone right now. My video camera broke, so I have to use this one right now. And I'll have that next week or the week after, okay? I'll make some better videos for you. But this isn't really about how I look, it's what I say, and it's the information I give you, okay? So once you have the interest and desire, once you do all this information, say like you put out a print ad or you put something on a billboard and it says go to our website. Well, once at your website, you're gonna have your phone number up there, you're gonna have email capture, what's called a web form. Once they put their name and email in there, they're gonna get either an ebook or they're gonna get the information on how to get a free consultation with them. I have automated scheduling, so you can actually schedule an appointment with me over the internet, and I could be sleeping while you do that. So you might have that type of information, okay? Once you capture their lead, Okay. I mean, once you have this, once you generate the entire the interest and desire with an ebook or a consultation, and you know what you're going to do, then you have to actually capture the leads. Okay. And so what you need to know is, where are those leads going to come from? Okay, these leads right here, they're going to come from a few different ways, and either a money magnet, maybe someone will come by and they'll want your book, or maybe they're going to want your free consultation, right? And another thing is, you might go to mixers. So I go to a lot of mixers, a lot of you know me, and I'm very niche in what I do. And I don't have to go out there and generate a lot of business on the internet in this particular thing that I do. And the reason being is because people know me and I get a lot of referrals. Okay, so you might go to mixers to generate your leads. Other things are lists or referrals or previous clients, okay? Previous clients that you haven't talked to for years are waiting to hear from you. And you're not calling them. Other people are calling them. So right now, make a little note and say, write down, here's what I want you to write down. All of the people that are your previous clients and the ones you want to call again. And when you call them, don't say, hey, I want to sell you something. Just call them and say, hey, you know, we worked in the past and I was just checking in, seeing how you're doing. That's it. Be a friend, okay? So once we have that, then this is where we hit the first if-then. So then, once you capture the lead, right? So say like you go to a mixer and you get someone's business card, they may not want to buy from you. Most people that go to mixers, they're not looking to buy from anybody. They're looking just to build relationships, right? So you need to know if this is a fan, and then you need to know if, then, okay? So the deal is, how are you going to guide your fans? Once they come in through here, once you have this information, how you're going to generate the interest and desire, and once you capture the lead, right here, are they going to be a fan? Are they going to be someone that's like an alliance? Or are they going to actually be someone that's going to really want to talk to you again and again and again and again? So we're going to look at all that. So if they're a fan, how do they become a rabid fan, okay? So how do you make them just want everything you have, okay? So that's one question you got to ask yourself. And then another question, and this is the one that a lot of you don't ever ask yourself, is once they become rabid, then what? Okay? So then what? So it's like these people bought from you, right? And they want more, but what more are you going to provide? So we're going to take a look at that as well. Okay? So you need to do some bond and trust once you have all this going. And the main thing is there's going to be bond and trust this way, but there's also going to be bond and trust this way. So some of the things you could do for bond and trust is you can do a drip email campaign. Okay, so with the bond and trust right here, what's going to happen is they're going to come in here, they're not going to call you, but they might want your ebook. And say like they get your ebook and they put in their name and their email, or say like they want a consultation, then you're going to talk with them over the phone, or you may have some other things that you want to give to them. Okay, so what's going to happen, let's say they get their ebook, then you start with this. You start bonding with them with a drip email campaign. And so your drip email campaign, you need to have a lot of work done in order to do that. And this is where the automation comes in. This is where someone comes in, let's say they see a billboard out there, right? It says go to your website, they go to your website, and they're like, okay, I want to know the top 7 ways to be an internet marketer. So they put in their name and their email, and you send them this ebook. Well, just because you sent them the ebook doesn't mean you stop. Then you could spend the next 7 weeks or the next 14 weeks sending them 1 email a week, building the value with them. It's called a drip email campaign. Or you can deliver the goods and provide more value. So if they don't choose to go this way, okay, that's going to be the person that just entered their email. They got to go back here, okay? They're going to get drip email, but they're going to see you more often. They'll see the billboard again. They're going to see that coupon again. They're going to see other emails from you. They're going to see you on social media. Maybe they liked your Facebook fan page, right? But what if they do buy from you? Then what happens? Say like you do your consultation's over, then do you just let them go? Well, you got to deliver the goods and provide more value. And how are you going to provide that more value? Now, if you watch the video up to this point, then you're a little interested in that, right? And you know what the value is. I don't know, because there's all types of different niches watching this video right now. But once people buy, how do you upsell them? That's going to be one of the questions. And so here's the question I wrote. What is the super cool value you will provide? And I mean super cool. It's like what no one else is doing. And you're just going to pile it on. You're going to stack the snow and you're going to say, this is so cool. Check this out. Now that you bought from me, I'm going to give you another little gift. A little bit more of the pink spoon. Okay, the next thing after that, after they go and they come here, and once they buy, and the bond and trust is going to be a few things. Once they buy from you, you got to send them a little thank you. And I'll get to that in a second. But now you got to convert the sale, okay? So let me put a little line right here so you can see this is a different part of the campaign. So now you got to convert the sale. And a matter of fact, I should use a different color right here just to make it obvious that we're not doing that. So right here, you need to convert the sale. All right? So once you convert it, there's going to be a few different ways you're going to do this. I don't know what you have. I have a few different ways of getting money from people, of accepting money, and I do take cash. So you can do cash, okay? You can do PayPal, right? That's a Y. Or maybe you have a merchant service, and with your merchant service, you accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and all those other things, okay? So now that you converted the sale and you got their money, then you got to go through the whole sales process. And this is the thing that most people have not really taken a look at the sales process. Because once someone buys, then what? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Once they buy, what? You give them the gift and then you never see them again? I mean, this is about building relationships. It's customer relationship management. Okay? And that's what I'm all about, is helping you manage your relationships and automating it to where it's done while you sleep. You could be with your spouse or your kids, or you could even be sleeping. And the way I set this up is automatically building that relationship. It's doing the drip email while you're on vacation, you're making money. And then this person goes, oh wow, they get the drip email, then they become this person. Wouldn't that be neat? Okay, that's what this is all about. So the thing is, in the sales process, what are you going to do? Are you going to send them a thank you card? So the sales process, once it's done, send them a thank you card. What's some other things you can do? Write them down. Get them on a piece of paper. You can send them a thank you card. You can send them a coupon. You can send them, something for free. I don't know. Maybe a little flashlight or a little flash drive or something. And once you get through the sales process, now you got to pile on the cool. And this is where you got to really differentiate what kind of customer that this person is. Now, okay, this is your avatar. This is your ideal client, but is it a first-time client? If it's a first-time client, you want to do something different for a first-time buyer than someone that's a first-time repeat buyer. Okay, now say like they're a recurring buyer, say like they buy from you all the time. Well, you want to add something to that. You want to stack the snow, pile on the cool, and just make it really, really nice for them to come back. You want them to feel emotionally good about the purchase they just made. And you want them to come back, okay? So what you're going to do is, send them an appreciation gift. And if they're a rabid fan, then what? So write that down. Now, this whole workbook is inside my website, dramaticallyincreasesales.com. So it'll be in there, and all these questions and another video going more in depth on this will be in there for you. So you can get all this information to know your whole process. What exactly are you doing in your sales force to make more money, to where you're going to build these relationships, okay? And then the last thing is the upsell. And that's going to be even bigger. If then what? Okay? Now, there's a question for you. If this, then what? And I think that might be my guest coming up. But I'm almost done here. So, again, if they're a first-time buyer or if they're a repeat customer, you need to consider this. And then you need to generate free campaigns. And the question is, how do you make something go viral? How do you get this person to give you all these referrals to where all of these people start going to more people? And now it's viral. How do you make your gift viral? And that's exactly what we want to know. And that's exactly what this automation is about, and it's exactly what I do. So go to dramaticallyincreasesales.com, sign up, get this workbook, fill it all up, and then call me. Or fill out my, I have in there an automated scheduler that matches up with my calendar, and all you have to do is put your name and phone number in there, and I'll call you on the appointed date, and we'll go over how we can automate all of this for you so you can be with the people you love, sleep at night, and have peace of mind. So this is Shone the Coaching Genie. I'm helping you chase the dream and not the competition. And I'm here to make a powerful difference in your business for 2013. So once again, go to dramaticallyincreasesales.com for more information. I'll see you soon. I'll see you on the other side. Have a great day.